If you're not feeling it, be honest. I'm dashing in the coupe and going sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me. And my cup is running low, need you to fill it, please. I remember all those times it was a simple thing. Now I'm here all alone, reminiscing about what we could've been, could've been. If you're not feeling it, be honest. Dashing in the coupe and going sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me. If you're not feeling it, be honest. I'm dashing in the coupe and going sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me. And my cup is running low, need you to fill it, please. I remember all those times it was a simple thing. Now I'm here all alone, reminiscing about what we could've been, could've been. I'm on the road, drinking, driving, swerving, I won't crash out. Got 12 on my ass down, still would chase the bag down. Hit the throttle, spaz out. These niggas crashing out, they living but they lashing out. Ain't chasing paper now.
Whoa, I can't crash out. I remember I was broke, I'm getting cash now. These lame ass niggas talking shit don't make me lash out. Shit don't make me lash out. Ballin' like I'm Jordan, make a switch. Every time I talk, I'm making hits. Drippin' daily, I feel like the shit. Yeah, I'm going, I can't reminisce.
If you're not feeling it, be honest. I'm dashing in the coupe and going sonic speed. I gave you my all, tell me what else you need. I'm not ready for your love, but feel you rushing me.
Yo, family, what's good with y'all? Welcome back. Welcome to episode 6 of the Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of One Piece and anime, one poneglyph at a time. I am your host, Jay, aka Milky Way Jay, here with my co-host, my brother, Ja.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Man, I'm excited for today's episode. We have a lot in store, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna just give the disclaimer now. Hopefully, y'all, this is a good disclaimer for y'all. This episode might run a little bit long, because if we get to yapping about some of the goodness that we about to get into today, and it runs a little bit longer, that's cool with me. I don't really want to limit myself and cut the good conversation short. So, hey, if it runs a little bit longer, so be it. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. If y'all are here live on YouTube with us, if not, if y'all are catching the vibe, y'all tapped in on Apple Pod, Spotify, we still appreciate y'all very, very much. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the podcast if y'all are new. Give us a follow on Apple Pod, Spotify, 5-star review, all that good stuff. Show us the love. Let us know that we got something here, because we excited to come every week and really break down this One Piece. Today we got a lot in store. Like I said, we got episode 1142 review. We got our special segment, Sail with Snow. We're gonna bring him in early. We're gonna get into the anime world news. There's a lot going on in the anime community, and I want to keep y'all posted on that. And then we're gonna roll into the manga chapter review and the Davey Back Drafts. We're gonna play those hand in hand together, man. We got a lot in store for today. Ja, what are your thoughts going into episode 6 of the Poneglyph Podcast? Man, we 6 episodes in. How you feeling, man?
We're almost to that the first 10 piece.
Yeah.
There's a lot in store today. Both, I've heard great things about the anime, and the manga chapter was phenomenal. And I'm excited to hear what Snow has to say, where he's at, and all of that. And yeah, like a ton of news in the anime world.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna.
Mm-hmm. You probably seen some of the notes that I've been cooking up. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah. Yeah. So shoot. With that being said, let's get into it. Make sure y'all like the stream. Y'all like the video. So we have episode 1142, Coming World, Vegapunk's message. Now, I know I can speak for both of us here. We've been really waiting for this. Everything that we've been getting these past few weeks, we've been waiting for, but this is the kickoff of some really big lore like updates, and from here on out, like the lore is just insane. Like Oda was in his duffel when he was cooking up this. Hey Ja, nah, I forget. Yeah. Yeah, we good. So all right. Let's get into the summary. All right, so the summary of I'm gonna just go ahead and like this episode right now. If I have to dislike it or remove my like, I'll do that. But I'm not gonna have to. I'm gonna just go ahead and like it now. But Caribou begs Van Augur and Katarina Devon to let him meet Blackbeard. An order is given to the Navy Vice Admirals to kill Jewelry Bonnie at all costs in order to take back control over the pacifistas. Wow. Sanji flees with the injured Vegapunk while Luffy holds Saint Saturn back. I mean, the stage has been set. You feel me? It's just time to cook. And off the thumbnail, we got Dorian Bragi. So I'm excited to really get into this. Let's get straight to it, though. No, we can't. Oh wait, no, I can keep. I'm tweaking. We're good over here on this side. I gotta bring that joint down. Nope, y'all not finna hit us with no music either.
Right back to it. Seeing this animated is just gonna be
it's like, crazy.
Shit, like just the other day we were reading this and talking about it.
It was not that long ago. This is crazy.
Oh, here you go.
So this is chapter 1108, I believe, in the manga.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could punch through this screen, man.
Blick them down.
Vegapunk's world message, or Coming World, Vegapunk's message.
Glazer. It looks so smooth. The animation is just like so. This scene is like so smooth.
This is why, in reality, it's like, can we be mad at them taking breaks here and there? Like, I'd rather them have this like good animation, everything look clean, like, because you know the community. If they lack on one little piece of animation, like say this scene where they're just talking, they do what they used to do, they're getting fried, deep fried.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, let them cook, let them take their time with even the small parts of animation. I mean, they're getting stupid funding right now. Like, let's let them utilize it. Let's not rush it. I'd rather it be good instead of people complaining about the anime adaptations. If they need a week, let's give them an extra week. It just brings what's on paper to life. Like literally. I just reread through this chapter last night, and I'm like,
He's that rifle is pretty big. I can't lie.
you never
It
really
looked
notice how
Yeah,
big
that
it
was
is.
crazy.
When like ever you seen him like on the rooftops and stuff, it just looks like small. I was just about to bring up because when I'm rewatching, I just seen him with Blackbeard. They just I'm in Skypiea right now, and so we're not really gonna talk too much on that. But I just seen Blackbeard and all them right before, and seen Van Auger, and I'm like, man, he's really came a long way.
Mhm.
Even him as a side character right now, you know, he hasn't done too much.
Holy
That's like a sniper cannon, sniper bazooka.
railgun type of.
Ah.
Hmm. He had to be there for all of this. Straw
Wow.
hats are them, boy. Fry 'em. Is this a one shot?
Oh, point blank? Yeah, definitely. No way, it's not.
Isn't he a Loki?
I mean, yeah, I don't think that matters. He
Yo, they are frying. Yo, what? I didn't know they were doing that.
That's why I'm saying, like, it's really bringing it to life, because even seeing this on, like, in the panels is like, okay, they're going crazy, but to this extent.
Firing squad.
Doberman, dog ass.
Sheesh. Turn up then. That ship is crazy, bro. Feel like Frankie can take any of those guys?
What, Pacifists? Yeah.
No, one of these admirals.
Oh. I think he has enough in his arsenal to box with him. We've seen feats to where he's like, we've seen feats higher than them, I feel like, from Frankie.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know there's levels to the strength of the admirals and stuff, but
For flat.
that boy hawking down.
Yeah, I was about to say, those gotta go faster.
That boy don't care. He got them strides and a stamina.
All right, Frankie's trolling.
That boy getting busy though.
He cutting up. Okay. Yo.
Oh,
Oh, shoot. Toast a bite, like the dog.
Doberman. Oh, that's not Doberman.
Ooh. Yo.
Ooh.
Holy.
Yeah. Them boys is back. Yeah.
Blah.
That boy Frankie looked different, I guess. Ow! Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
Dory Bragi is sitting down and he's still taller than all the trees. My boy Frankie looked like a beetle in his hand. Kuma looked like a little rag doll. Yes, sir. Thought so far, halfway through.
I feel like I've been sleeping on the Giants. Like they're actually like enormous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And knowing like they're not, you know,
yeah.
that is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's coming like just to see it all come to life is just
It's gonna
it's
be
a whole
it's,
nother
it's gonna be
layer to everything, bro.
Hey, if you know, you know. We got some goodness. We got some real goodness on the way.
Oh, Oh, I thought she was about to.
Yeah, that was.
Yo, that was too clean for a glare.
Look like she was about to do a power move.
Sanji's future wife.
Head ass. Mm. That's crazy. We see that boy twice in the military.
Yeah. Oh hell. Mm.
Wow.
Full transformation.
That boy going phase 3.
I like that. Mm-mm. Not like this.
Mm-mm.
Dun,
Mm.
dun. No more arms.
Wow.
Straight legs.
I don't even think, did we get the poison effect like that in the manga?
Yeah, I think it's along in the same scene with like
Okay.
that first power up
Yeah.
when it was showing like
Yeah.
the animation coming off his leg.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Did you see the thumbnail for the episode?
This one?
For our episode.
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet.
Mm. Mm. Old man apple.
He's ugly. Uh-oh. There it is. Ooh, throwing him.
Yeah. Yeah. You know I had to rock the Gear 5 shirt for today.
You better run, boy. It's crazy because how hard Saturn is trying right now. Yeah, it's like,
We definitely don't get this in the manga at all. Like,
no, yeah,
like
they're playing
this,
around right
yeah,
now.
this interaction. But hey, I'm enjoying it.
Oh boy.
Come on, Sanji, you blocked this attack before. I need you on point.
Wow, Kizaru. Holy
Ooh,
donut.
super donut.
It did him in the worst way. Look at the impact frame.
Damn.
Look at his eyes.
This screenshot right here is the thumbnail. Like this exact screenshot. Like this exact right here but I do want to say this. I do want to I mean, we already knew, but I want to upscale. We're going to give Sanji the upscale. Kizaru's moving at light speed right now. Sanji's on point, realizing what's happening, is still moving too. Like, Vegapunk's moving in slow motion. Kizaru's not. Though Sanji's not able to do anything in this moment, he's still realizing the situation. Like, that is a little feat right there. Damn. Whoa.
Wow,
Damn,
Kizaru. Cry. Dang.
Damn.
He couldn't even move.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, man. His last sight was Nika, though.
Nika.
That's a little touching because, you know, I don't think I'm not gonna say Vegapunk wasn't a believer, but it's not like, you know, Vegapunk was a science head. He was told all these things by Kuma and being around Kuma and stuff, and then he learned about Nika. And, you know, this full circle that now he's finally passing, but, you know, it's confirmed in his head, like,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's the warrior he was waiting for.
Yeah, man. And it's also a sign, like, Vegapunk was damn near held hostage by the government. You know, he was working for them, but he didn't really have much of a choice. So with that being said, you know, liberation. Though he wasn't able to, he still ended up getting packed up, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me for being harsh.
Damn.
He's saying Nika. Flatline.
Sheesh. Get into it next episode. The long awaited. You know what's crazy? Because next episode should be, you know, a heavy hitter.
Mm-hmm.
And then next chapter is going to be
crazy too.
Just as good.
Mm-hmm. No break.
Yeah.
I think all of September, like, we're getting One Piece.
Yeah.
Hey, Poneglyph Pod, if y'all not ready. And all right, so let's get into it. Episode 1142. Come in, world. Vegapunk's message. Man. All right, so episode starts out. Caribou reveals to Van Augur and Katarina Devon that he knows some of the Straw Hat's secrets, and he's willing to give those up in order to follow Teach. What are your thoughts on that, my guy?
We briefly talked about Caribou last episode. And
we can always keep it short with talking about Caribou. We don't have nothing good to say about him.
He's a rat, you know. I just, you know, if potentially if he joins Teach's crew, wonder like what his role would serve.
Right.
But yeah, he's just a rat, and it's crazy that he was there for both of those.
Yeah.
Crucial discoveries.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, him and the Straw Hats being the only people in the world, well, not anymore, but the only people, you know, outside of the people of Fishman Island who need to know.
Yeah.
Like, the only people who know that secret, and the complete ops, like right now, you know, Blackbeard is the ops, and when it comes to pirate crews, you know, Blackbeard is that bad guy in the show, or antagonist. We all grown here. He's the antagonist right now on the pirate side of things, and you know, that's a huge secret. And that getting into Teach's hands, like we already don't know what he's up to. That getting into his hands is just makes you think. Dory and Bragi, they pop in, save Frankie and Bonnie from, and Kuma, Atlas, save them from a Vice Admiral attack that, I mean, you know, Frankie was in retreat mode. I feel like he could have held them off. He was the one carrying Bonnie at the time, so it's kind of. And then Atlas carrying Kuma is. His hands were full, literally. So it would have been interesting to see what he would have done in that situation if it was like, okay, I got to stay back and fight, y'all slide. But Dory and Bragi show up. I mean,
for crazy impact. That was probably. I feel like that Vice Admiral might have one shot Bonnie there.
Yeah, if he was able to land a hit, I think
it's cool to see like even like lower tier people in the show like show their hockey feats. You just another visual like fighting style and stuff like that. But yeah, I like how Frankie was pretty on go once he was like, what do you want with my captain?
Yeah. Even though the two giants just took out the Vice Admiral that was chasing them, he was still like, wait, hold up. What beef y'all got with my captain?
Yeah. I like that. Frankie's gonna ride or die. He's commonly voted like most up there with like most consistent in the crew, so
oh yeah, I definitely agree. Frankie always comes through, in my opinion. Like I don't really feel like he always does his job. Him, Brooke, even Jinbei, in a sense, like those are the three characters that they're not part of the big three technically. Some people argue Jinbei over Sanji. I mean, we got to give it to Sanji. Jinbei's my favorite character, but we can't disrespect Sanji like that. And we have seen. I feel like we've seen a little bit better feats from Sanji than Jinbei too. Like we know Jinbei's supposed to be this strong, but we haven't seen the feats to put him in that top three, in my opinion. But those Brooke, Frankie, Jinbei, even Chopper, like they all play their role perfectly. I feel like, and definitely very consistent. One thing I did want to say about Kai, stop, go in the room. He's
good.
Oh my gosh.
The kids.
Yeah, he opens the door and I just hear him smack the dog in the top of the head and just start laughing. Like, come on, bro. Let's be for real. But Dory and Bragi, I mean, they're just on point. Coming in. Even them saying, we didn't even recognize y'all. But they seen the Marines chasing them, and they just, all right, I'm going to stop them first, and then we'll talk. Like, and you see, they're looking for Luffy. Shout out to the rest of the giant crew, being there, able to help Frankie, Kuma, Bonnie, and Atlas, get to safety. Those are some important pieces right there. Kuma being like in the state that he's in, Bonnie in the state that she's in, getting them to safety was good. And now, like, they safe at this point. So that was cool. That was definitely cool seeing them.
I think I slept on the Giants for Little Garden, honestly. Like, they were pretty powerful, and they were fighting with blunt weapons, and so we didn't see how crazy they were going at each other and everything. Yeah, but it's like
I think what it is like them fighting each other. It just looks like a normal fight, but like on a scale of fighting, it's just like they're just so destructive,
bro. Crazily. I'm loving that aspect, seeing that.
Yeah. So, you wrote this next point. You can pick up at that next point.
What?
About Saul. They brought up Saul being hold on, did we just
Saul's strength. Put this. But Saul getting his little flick there. Being
Marine.
Just seeing him get mentioned, and earlier we got confirmation that he was still alive.
Yeah.
Just getting his feats in,
Yeah, a little cameo of Saw. Throwback character. Definitely.
Oh, and like the newer Marines like have never fought, or I shouldn't say never, but there's not a lot of giants still left in the Marines, so it's like new to them. The newer Marines, like they've never fought side by side or just seen. The giants are all new to them because
right.
They're just rare, I guess.
Yeah,
sense.
Because the giant pirates haven't been around in 100 years, and then there was only a few giants here and there that served in the Marines, and yeah, I think that's an interesting point as well. Sanji mentioning that Saturn's looking less human by the minute.
Yeah, I feel like that's I guess we saw his full transformation probably.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, hey, it's pretty frightening in reality of what it is. But mythical zone type fruit.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards fruits, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think so too. The way I'm leaning towards fruits too. I just feel like the way we've seen him fight, especially this, he doesn't really seem to show any, besides, his regeneration and stuff, he hasn't really shown us too many abilities to where it's like crazy.
That one ability with the eye that made them, get stuck. Mm-hmm. Other than that and the regen, I feel you.
We haven't really seen like any super ability from his form that's really been like, oh my god, we would never see this in a regular devil fruit. I feel like this is kind of some sort of mythical zone type power that we're seeing. It could be, special. There, he's a scientist at the end of the day. We've seen them scientifically alter devil fruits and stuff, so we don't know at what scale they've been able to pull certain stuff off at. That little stuff we don't know, but it's definitely giving devil fruit.
Some spider deity or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
This was something I noticed in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even in death, like his last couple words were to get Bonnie out of there, to protect Bonnie. In the manga, it didn't really say that. He had his moment fading off with Nika.
I think he said it earlier.
He said it earlier, and then Luffy butted in and was like, "Get him out of here."
Right. Mm-hmm. One little translation thing I noticed in the anime, he calls him Old Man Apple. In the manga, he calls him Apple Man. When the first time he said it, I was like, because I laughed when I was rereading it last night, and I laughed when I seen Apple Man. It was just funny. And then I was kind of looking forward to it today, and he said Old Man Apple, and it just like clicked in my head that was a little bit of a translation alteration that they did from the manga to the anime episode. Man, that scene when Kizaru finishes Vegapunk, that hit a little bit harder than the manga.
Definitely,
man.
They made that a lot more emotional. The panel we got was pretty similar, but just seeing it become lively and like the impact, and they did a good job animating that for sure to the T.
I think it, like, I don't know, it kind of hit me a little bit, like it registered in my head when he like retracted it from Vegapunk, and you just see it leave his body, and then his body freeze for a second, then drop. I was like, whoa, like that it hit me, because in the on panel, it's just the scene of him getting stabbed pretty much on par, like bar for bar with the anime, but seeing the extra little, like with the blood falling and the extra little motions and the actual white in his eyes,
Gruesome move too. Like
for sure.
that blade is definitely probably I don't know, an upscale to me. In
Real
my
quick,
world, in my image of Kizaru, that sword has gotten a lot more powerful.
real quick, completely off topic. Just we don't even have to get into the feats or anything. Just give me an answer.
Okay.
I was thinking about this the other day. Enel or Kizaru? What would a fight be like? What would a fight be like?
Enel can basically do that same shit he does.
That's what I'm saying. I'm watching Enel, and I'm like, him and Kizaru have like very similar like moves. I mean, obviously light and lightning, but what would a fight be like?
I hate that we didn't get to see Enel like he fought Luffy and it just happened to run into his number one counter in the whole world of elements and everything, but I got Kizaru.
Yeah, I mean, he's an admiral. I think we've seen more display of raw power with Enel, but I feel like with Kizaru, we've just seen he's just given us those feats that show us why he's an admiral, like the in combat, how he fights and everything. I feel like that's a little bit more cleaner. He's a little bit more battle tested experience, and that was just way stronger than everybody
around him.
So we didn't really get to see him like, besides like you said, fighting his completely nature counter. Like we didn't really get to see him unleash and go against an opponent who can trade blows and take blows. Pause.
Whoa.
To that level. But yeah, I paused it. But yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. But Luffy gets serious.
Yeah, he snapped there for a second. He was getting mad. Like that was like an instant. It just turned on.
After he got a hold of them, he looks up and he smiles, but and that was still a serious smile. But
yeah,
we see Gear 5 with a little bit of intention behind it.
Yeah, it gave like imagine the energy from like what we seen earlier with when Kizaru just got there and Luffy blitzed him with the kick.
Yeah.
I got those same type of vibes. Like, oh yeah, he's about to show out for sure. Yeah. The squeeze. We've been waiting to see that. And is that like how does that work? Is that hockey?
Has to be. Yeah.
He bled and he couldn't get out of it. So
yeah,
I assume it just.
I mean, based on power scaling rules, like it has to be hockey. Like,
no, yeah,
the Logia wouldn't work if it wasn't. So,
thanks.
I think I said this a couple episodes ago about Sanji, just hoping that the fact that most of their moves. Oh, you asked about the German tech. If I thought it was German tech or hockey, and it's like at this point you would expect certain level fighters to just naturally be using hockey, emitting hockey throughout a fight. Without even it visually, being okay, we're seeing him use some sort of hockey. So I think that's another, I guess, nod to that point of just, I think they're at the point where they know, especially with these Logia Devil Fruits, they ran into almost pre-time skip was. Or really, like early One Piece was all Logia.
Great
Logia Devil Fruits. So at this point, I feel like they're at the point where they know what they're getting into.
For sure.
I think it was like I said, I think it was cool seeing Luffy get real serious about once he seen Vegapunk die, and that leads into the message, man. That message that just starts, and he says, "Hello, world." I just think so. The fact that
I love the scene when they pan to it. Look at that.
Yeah, I was just saying the fact that, you know, he has a death a death message,
Yeah.
like on standby to project to the whole world. I mean, Vegapunk's a genius, man.
Yeah. I feel like for a minute there, he knew what was right, and even if he didn't see his life ending like this, I feel like.
Do you think?
Go ahead.
Do you think he let go? You know, because he knew. Like, not saying that. Do you think he maybe could have fought harder to like try and live? But I don't know. I feel like maybe him looking over to and seeing Luffy in his Nika transformation, I feel like that was kind of a nudge to, okay, I'm gonna just, you know, I know what's in store. He knows he has that death message, and I feel like he's like, okay, now it's time. Like now it's time. I could let go, because I feel like, especially in One Piece, I feel like he could have held on a little. You know, we've seen characters hold on even with some fatal looking shots.
Yeah,
we've seen. I mean, go back to Vivi's dad in the room. You know, he's not even. You know, he's Vegapunk level in terms of no combat and stuff. And we've seen him hold on a little bit, you know, out of will. And One Piece is a very will-based story. I feel like Vegapunk was at peace at that point. He was like, okay, you know, our liberator is here. Now it's time for my message to be out. Like, it's a perfect time to release this. I don't know, just my thoughts.
No, yeah, I can agree. I feel like that went along with get Bonnie out of here. You know.
Yeah. True. Very true. My bad. I'm letting Snow know.
You're good.
To get ready, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed the episode. Will, give me your thoughts all around for the episode as a whole.
It was very clean. They're using that new animation software they've been showing us, previewing us the past couple episodes, 2 episodes, 3 episodes.
Yeah.
It was all around smooth. Definitely deserves a like.
For sure. Definitely keeping
next
the like
episode. I'm just ready for next episode, yo. Like,
yeah.
The parallel in episodes and the like to the manga and everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crazy next week.
For sure.
And set up great.
Rating? What's your rating?
So
if y'all don't know, I feel like I gotta give, just in case we got a new listener. We may have a new listener, so I want to break it down. We got a rating system. We got our own Poneglyph rating system. It's One Piece based, but it's our Poneglyph Pod rating system. And starting from lowest, we got 5. We got Marine Soldier, then we got Vice Admiral, and we got Warlord, then Admiral, then Yonko. Yonko being the highest, best rated, number 1, and then Marine Soldier being the lowest. So we got a scale of 5, and give me your thoughts on this episode. What you rated?
I'll give it a Yonko.
Okay.
Nah, I'll give it an Admiral, honestly.
Ooh.
I wanted more from it. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted a little bit more from it. I feel like time-wise, they kind of hold us a little bit, but I'm not too picky. I know it's gonna, you know, especially next week coming, it's gonna set up something wonderful. So I'm not gonna be too picky, but
yeah,
there was just that little bit much more I wanted.
I feel you. I feel you. It's funny. I was gonna give it an Admiral as well. It was everything I expected. I kind of went into this episode, especially after reviewing the chapter last night. I knew it was gonna go hand in hand. I don't know if you've seen, prior to my notes, pretty much had the episode panned out for what I was taking from the chapter. I pretty much knew what was gonna happen. in this episode. I wish, a couple episodes ago, or maybe it was last episode, we got like 2 chapters in one. So I was kind of hoping for that same pacing, but I expected this pacing, especially because of the setup with the end of Vegapunk's message. Now, I hope they do this message really well, because I believe the message spans between some chapters. I believe so. I'm not 100. I got to review it. It was a couple months ago I read it, but I believe the message spans between some chapters. I hope they do that a little bit better in terms of pacing, but that was kind of what I expected. I knew they were gonna, set up for the dramatic Kizaru Vegapunk scene. I knew that was gonna take 2-3 minutes just alone. I expected everything. I was going in expecting Admiral level. I was just hoping they didn't disappoint me with any of the animation. And I will say that it's clean. Like you said, like you pointed out, they have been using this new software for some of the visual like battle effects. And I don't know, it may just be me, but I definitely feel like this one looks a little bit cleaner than when we first seen it and noticed it. It was like, I feel like it just flows better. I think they got it a little bit more balanced to where it's not like, whoa, that's completely off from everything else.
That smoke from that first episode with the cannon fire, that was crazy.
It was just like way more, like, it looked like they put way more into the smoke than even the boat it exploded on. So this one, it definitely, I can tell that it had a good balance to it. Like nothing stood out where it was like, okay, that's popping out to me. You could tell they used it, but it looks really good. Hey, like I said, give them time to make sure to perfect things. Definitely. We don't know. They might have just rushed that. They might be trying out a new software for certain editing things, and they might have rushed it. I'm not mad when, we got all of September, we getting episodes. And I think first week of October, we got a break week. So, hey, these next 4 episodes are huge. If you know, they're huge. So let's just take what we get and enjoy it. But I definitely give that an Admiral. Still a great episode. Lived up to my hype. I just wasn't really expecting too much today. Hopefully in the future we get some more Yonkos, but nonetheless, Admiral, very, very good, very good episode, very good rating. So we should have Snow joining us very shortly. Whenever he does get here, we will roll into that next segment, but give me some things that you are excited about moving forward, whether that be animation, what you looking forward to?
Honestly, I'm just trying to punch through Egghead. I know a lot more things are gonna happen, and
it's easy to bypass them what we're getting in the manga, but
yeah,
I'm excited
just to see the dynamic of everything, how it like in 3D. You just get to scale things differently, and things get upscale that because it's just more lively and stuff like along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't read the manga, guys, or not caught up yet, I strongly recommend you guys punch through it, get through it as quick as you can, enjoy it, love it for what it is,
and that way y'all can stay the whole episode with us and rock out with the manga reviews, because those have been going crazy. But keep going, my bad.
No, yeah, the story is really setting up something great, and I mean, I'm kind of liking how far apart the manga and the in the anime is. Shout out Kai.
What's up, Kai?
What's up?
Say what's up. What's up, Pod?
What's up, Pa?
Future co-host Kai checking in.
Yep.
Say it. Say future co-host.
Teacher showed host.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. We'll be done in a little bit. Peace. But yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not gonna say like I'm definitely excited to get through Egghead, but in more so of a sense because I'm excited to see the rest of Egghead unfold. Like you were saying, for it to come alive on the screen. Some of these things, some of these scenes have some high expectations and high anticipation going on around it. At least coming from me, at least. I know you. We've had our talks. We definitely have some high expectations, but just for some of these things to unfold and come alive, I'm extremely excited for it.
Can't wait to read it or watch it just straight through now, along with the show. And I've been thinking a lot about like when we get to the end of One Piece, like how much different the watch is gonna be watching it straight through. Through. Yo, it's like as a whole, geez. It's gonna be such a different experience.
Yeah. 1,000%. 1,000%. Waiting to see if our dog Snow about to tap in. But let me also make sure I have this ready as well for our anime section.
If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Shout out to the YouTube Music and YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast listeners. I encourage y'all to interact with us in the comments and give us your crazy takes and share us to your friends if you guys have friends who watch anime and read manga. We're really loving One Piece.
For sure. Give them a... Make sure y'all, tell all y'all friends, all y'all family to tap in. Hold on. Talk to the chat real quick.
Yo. You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah. One Piece.
Nah, you good. I was calling Snow.
You're good.
But he ain't answer, so I guess we're gonna roll into our next segment and we'll just catch Snow up whenever we get into it. Sleepy Snow. All right, so let's get into our anime world news then. We do have a lot to talk about there, so hey.
Yeah, we do.
Let's get to it. So JJK. There's a lot of JJK news that's been circling around.
Crazy hype going around.
A lot of JJK news. Season 3, 2 new episodes will be released on November 7th. It's going to be part of a movie, and they're going to do the compilation of the Shibuya arc, and they're going to roll that into the 2 new episodes of the Culling Game arc. And they're going to have that released just to kind of give us a taste of what we're about to get in season 3. So that will be the start of the final season. Now, they say final season. We're looking at some Attack on Titan final season type stuff. We're going to be in this final season for a few years that it's looking like. They're going to split it into 2 parts, and we're also getting this movie as well. So we got a little bit more time with JJK, but the final season is about to begin, and we're getting into the real nitty gritty. Last episode of the pod, go check that out if y'all haven't on YouTube. We did react to the season 3 trailer of JJK. So as you know, Utah's back. They showed a lot of boxing. Obviously, no Gojo right now.
I expect a lot of aura farming.
A lot of aura farming, yeah, for sure. But that's kind of what I expect from JJK. They got them characters that.
Yeah, they got a couple characters that I feel are really gonna turn up. I'm not caught up on the manga. I need to get through that, but
yeah, for sure. I'm not caught up either. I have been reading it here and there. I've been reading a lot. Hey, chat, y'all, let me know. I'm reading right now. I'm trying to catch up on JJK. I restarted at season 2. I started reading where season 2 starts because I wanted to refresh season 2 in my head and then start reading what they get into season 3. And then I'm also watching or reading One Punch Man. I'm doing the same. Rewatching or rereading season 2, getting into the rest of the stuff for One Punch Man. And then I'm also watching Kagurabachi. And that's been heat. That don't got no anime out right now, but if you know, you know. If y'all are manga readers, if y'all are into manga, go check that out. It's a good one. Get on top of it, because I promise you, when the anime comes out, I believe next year they should be dropping some. Maybe the first season next year. I promise y'all, it might be on the level of some JJK solo leveling type. That's just me. I hope. I'm not too sure about what the production and everything is looking like in terms of Kagurabachi, but I pray that the right people are doing it, because if they do this right, this will be a beautiful one. We in movie season though, so as I mentioned, we have the JJK movie dropping on this November 7th. We also have this Friday, September 12th, we have Demon Slayer. We have the Demon Slayer movie dropping. I know you're not a huge on Demon Slayer. Give me your thoughts though.
For those who don't know, Demon Slayer was the first movie I ever fell asleep in. I'm not whatsoever caught up on the show, but they're killing the movie scene though, anime movie scene. Yeah. They really do well with these. So for all those who like that, I know y'all, it's probably gonna be good. The animation is pretty decent in the show. But I'm
gonna go see it. I lately I have a hard time going to see like movies, getting the time to go see movies, but for the past 2 years, I don't think I've really missed anime movies too much. I usually, if there's an anime movie dropping, most of the time I'm gonna find my way in the theater. I'm gonna watch it. I go, huh?
Take Kai.
Sometimes. I mean, maybe. He's hard in movies as it is right now, just attention span. And I do like to go see subbed. But
true.
I always find a way to make my way into an anime movie. For some strange reason, I guess I just love anime that much. And a couple weeks after that, we have Chainsaw Man movie. It drops September 25th, and that one's only running for a month. So it'll be out from September 25th to October 30th. The Chainsaw Man movie. Obviously, it's gonna be live on Crunchyroll right after that and everything for all y'all who don't want to go see it in the movies. But hey, if y'all enjoy anime, I promise y'all a movie experience is pretty cool sometimes, especially seeing some of the visuals, getting there to kick your feet back with the actual movie experience, snacks and all that. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So Go check out one of these movies, y'all. Both of these releases, September 12th and September 25th, are both worldwide. I know for a fact Demon Slayer is already out in Japan. I believe the same for Chainsaw Man. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know that these two releases, September 12th and September 25th, are both worldwide. Have you seen Chainsaw Man season 1?
I couldn't keep up with it. It's nothing to the show. I just dropped it. I got bored. Might try it again soon.
You should watch it. You really like JJK. I don't get those vibes from it, but similar. Like if I'm grouping animes, I'm gonna group it a little bit closer to JJK than anything else. I think you would really like it once you get into some of the other characters, and it is a little bit weird. They have their weird moments.
It's a bit gory too.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I definitely think it's worth a watch. I mean, they only had the one season so far, so I really think what they have in store is really, they got a lot in store, and I'm excited to see what they do and unfold.
For sure.
Is that who I think it is? Testing.
Boy.
Testing.
No.
Yo, what's up? What's the word?
Hold on, we need your cam, fam. We need your cam, fam.
I'm trying to get back on. Oh,
Poneglyph Pod. We got my brother Snow joining. Hold on, let me do this so y'all can see y'all sales. Poneglyph Pod. We are back with my brother, video game player, reactor. He reacted to movie trailers, anime trailers, music, fan edits. If y'all got something y'all want him to react to, send it to me first, and then I'll send it to him if I don't want to react to it. Nah, I'm trolling. But my dog Snow Global TV, what's up with you, brother?
what's up? I'm glad to be here, man. I appreciate y'all boys for having me on the pod, man.
Of course, he back. Welcome back. Hope to have you many more times in the future. This is your first time hopping on live with us. This is our live. We on live now, so we live with it. So be on your best behavior. But right now we kind of talking about anime world news right now. We halfway into it, so perfect time for you to hop in. You watched Chainsaw Man season 1, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but September 25th to October 30th, the movie will be out in theaters. So I don't know if you a movie guy, but Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer dropped this Friday in movies. So if you're looking to get into any of these anime movies, JJK drops their movie on November 7th. So, hopefully, maybe, I don't know how long JJK is going to run in theaters, but I come out there in December. That might be a little movie date with the guys. You feel me?
Take me on a date.
What y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to get some popcorn, share a large drink, 3-way?
Whoa.
Nah, I'm trolling. So yeah, next up on our anime world news, all our One Piece fans, y'all will love this. And I'm gonna give this some asterisks before I say this, because we all know how long this show's been running and how many episodes are out. But we cannot deny greatness, with One Piece being the only show in the world with over 200 episodes rated a 9 or higher on IMDb. I mean, yeah, we got 1,000 episodes, blah, blah, blah. regardless, pick any of your favorite shows. You cannot give me 200 episodes rated over a 9. You can't do it because One Piece is the only one. I mean, that's greatness, man. Oda, salute. Toei, salute. If the show went hand in hand with the manga, I would probably argue that there would be more episodes rated higher than more than 200.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
you know, Toei has to change the pacing. You know, they don't want to catch up to the manga, be on the manga's toes. So we get a little dragged out sometimes. But 200 episodes rated over a 9? Come on, shout out to the community. We got the best community out there, most toxic and best.
You okay over there, Snow?
He hurting because this is truth.
Yeah, I mean, if I drop damn near 1,200 episodes.
See, I told y'all what was coming. That's why I had to preface it. I had to put the asterisk before I even said it.
You're not gonna sit here and overly glaze the fact that they have 200.
Oh my! Hey, I'm finna get you off this pod right now, bro. You've been on the pod for 2.5 minutes, bro. Don't cut that short. We not here to bash One Piece. That's not what we gonna do. That's not what we're gonna be.
I'm just saying we at a segment. Oh shit! Hello.
What happened?
My fault. I'm not bashing One Piece though. We were at a segment where we was giving other anime its recognition, and therefore I felt it was a great time to acknowledge your bashing.
No, it was a great time to subliminally diss Oda. You not finna do that. All right.
It's not about this. It's not about this.
All right, so I have a little bit of a rollout for 2026 of a lot of heat that we getting. We got a jam-packed year, y'all. I hope y'all excited for this. So, officially confirmed in January, we got JJK. Technically, that starts in November. We get the first 2 episodes in November, along with the movie, or like in the movie, and then the rest of season 3 officially airs in January of 2026. We also have Freerun season 2 airing in January. Yes, sir. We got some peak coming. We got Hell's Paradise season 2 officially confirmed for January 2026. Okay. January alone is finna be stupid. We got Fire Force season 3 part 2 officially confirmed for January. I don't know about this. Y'all put me on out there, chat. Y'all let me know. Golden Kamui.
Throwing the shades about that?
Golden Kamui. Is that some heat, y'all? Golden y'all let Kamui. Me know.
That sounds familiar. What's that Kamui show?
That's Ninja Kamui, though.
Oh, Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, Ninja Kamui. Golden Kamui.
I've seen that around there.
Yeah, y'all let us know. Y'all let us know if that's worth the watch. Well, we may tap into it. So January, the final season is officially confirmed to air in January as well. Then we have another one that I'm unfamiliar with, Darwin Jihen. Darwin Jihen. Is set to air in January as well.
Okay.
I seen that.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime movie. Is officially confirmed for February.
Have you watched Slime?
Me?
No.
Come
on.
Whoa.
Come on, gang. Don't try me.
I didn't expect that. Whoa.
Hey, he watched Slime.
I watched so much
Slime.
more animated than you.
I can come.
We're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna get into this right now because I know y'all on a limited time schedule and we're live. But I definitely have more anime than you all.
No.
We're not on no time schedule.
No, you have not watched
this is our podcast. We are not on the rules of nobody. What was that I heard?
All I'm saying is, you are a little bro, and we not
Yo,
gonna
he's
sit here
feeling
and act
himself
like
today.
Wow, he came on a PNG pod talking.
This your pod, no. Use a One Piece specialist and whatnot. But come on.
Wow, he's resorting you to a One Piece specialist.
Wow, disrespect.
I got range.
You got range.
I got range. Reincarnated as a slime, you wouldn't have expected me to watch that.
Have you watched Mushoku Tensei?
That was highly disrespectful. I watched all hot popular isekai. It's my favorite genre.
You watched Mushoku?
All of them. Mushoku Tensei, of course. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey, okay.
I really do this. I really do this.
I'm not too excited about the Reincarnated as a Slime movie. I say that because, John, I just told you, I went to every anime movie that done dropped. Reincarnated as a Slime dropped a movie, like 5 years ago, and that shit was weak. 7 days. A full 7. It was weak. The movie was so bad. I cannot tell you one thing that happened in the movie. It was bad. It was one of the worst anime movies I've seen. I went and spent money to go sit through that. Like 2 hours of that. It was bad. I love Rimuru. I love Reincarnated as a Slime. When I first watched that was my first isekai that I watched, or at least that I remember vividly watching. I fell in love. I'm like, bro, this is turnt. And yeah, it's like, okay, OP main character. I enjoyed it. And I went to go see that movie with my dog Demi. Shout out Demi. You can vouch for me. Hey, I don't want to bring you on this pod because we'll spend 25 minutes of him just cussing, talking about how bad the movie was. Me and Demi have seen so many anime movies together. That was one of the worst ones we've seen. So I'm going to see it. I'm definitely going to go see it. But my hopes are like, I'm not going in the same way I did. I damn near skipped in the movie theater last time. I skipped in the joint. This time I'm gonna drag my feet. I'm gonna sneak in my own candy, and I'm gonna see. I'll see. You feel me? I'm gonna go matinee too. I'm not spending a full price on a movie ticket.
I'm bringing the Chipotle bowl in there, man.
Hey, he probably
Noah John.
No, I'm not even gonna.
That he gonna walk in hands in the pocket. Just like,
whole bowl.
Just like this. Whole bowl in that bitch.
All right, let me get through the rest of these. So a few also that I don't think either of us are familiar with. Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie. The Dangers in My Heart movie, both February. Tokyo Revengers Season 4, 2026. Hashtag weakest MC ever. But great show. Love it.
Oh my God.
Love it. Love it. I love the show. I love it. For the side characters, Takamichi, you a Black Clover Season 2 officially confirmed, or not. It's not officially confirmed, but the expected release date for Black Clover is 2026. Bleach.
Another one. Highly anticipated.
For sure. We've been waiting for that to come back for like 7 years. Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War Part 4. I cannot wait. 2026. Oshi no Ko. I have not watched it myself, but I've heard great things about Oshi no Ko. Season 3, 2026. Confirmed. Re:Zero, a banger. 2026, officially confirmed. Another one. Mushoku Tensei, Season 3, 2026. What else we got?
Bangers.
What else we got? We got Sekiro, We talked about that first time Snow made an appearance on the pod. Sekiro 2026.
Sekiro's a banger.
Devil May Cry. Go check that out on anime. Hey, I said on anime on Netflix. Devil May Cry. They did a good job with the anime. Dante was he was as clean as you expected him to be. Season 2 officially confirmed 2026. Made in Abyss movie. Never heard of it. 2026.
Seen that on Crunchy.
My Hero. Ooh, My Hero. The final part, 2026, officially confirmed. A new anime
Cringy.
called Ghost in the Shell. It's a new anime, Ghost in the Shell. Stay tuned. We might have to tap into that when that drops. 2026. We are getting so much. This is all officially confirmed. The Irregular at Magic High School. It's a movie. It looks kind of like a isekai type. I mean, I can't really tell from this, but it's a movie. 2026. Fist of the North Star remake. I believe that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I couldn't get through JoJo's. It wasn't for me. I hear so many good things about it, even to this day.
Multiple times.
Some of my favorite creators that I listen to, that I'd be like, some of they takes, I'm like, okay, yeah. I agree with that. Some of them been vouching for JoJo's. I still cannot stand by it. I don't know. And The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, season 2. One I'm not familiar with, but that is the last that is officially.
My bad.
I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know, but I do know that it is officially confirmed for 2026. So we are already jam-packed for 2026. Confirmed. We're getting some real classics. I mean, Black Clover, Bleach, Jobless Reincarnation, ReZero. We're getting some really good.
Right.
I'm highly anticipating. I mean, JJK, Hell's Parrot, free rent. January is going to be crazy. I'm super excited about that.
Start the year off.
So some more JJK news. JJK manga officially confirmed to be continuing beyond the original story. The main protagonist will be Yuta's grandchildren, and it is confirmed that Yuta and Maki will be married in the future, and this timeline is supposed to take place 8 years after the ending of JJK. So hey, we thought, they say final season, everybody scared, everybody braces like, oh my god, no, it's about to end. We get some more JJK content, the world of JJK, after the official story ends. So hey, that's exciting. Get some stuff that happens 8 years in the future. What are y'all thoughts about that?
I mean, well, as an anime watcher, only for all the people who do watch anime only, and you still don't know what happened at the end of JJK, I don't know how, but power to you. Keep up those, keep up that same thing. 'Cause I wish I didn't know all the things that I do know. But you know what I mean? It's definitely good that they expanding that thing, because it was only gonna be a good 2-3 more seasons left, and that's definitely been peak.
Yeah, so, I do think this final season, I think we get the rest of this. I think we go through 2028. I want to say that Gojo versus Sukuna is probably going to be 2028. So we still got the first part of season 3 coming out in 2026. They may go on break 2027. We may it may be past that, because I think they're supposed to do the ending, the rest of this Culling game arc, and then the Gojo versus Sukuna, I think, is supposed to be a movie after the ending of So we still got a few more years before we even get to see the animation of. Well, we got a lot of. We're gonna be 30 plus when we get Yuta's grandchildren. Yuta's grandchildren damn near gonna be our grandchildren. by the time we get that. But yeah, that's exciting.
It, though. That
Yeah, yeah, that's exciting. I mean, for all of us who love the world of JJK, you know, we know that we're not getting the complete ending once. I mean, same with Naruto. A few months ago, Naruto, One Piece, Oda confirmed a few things like that we're probably gonna get after One Piece ends as well. So, Naruto, is this a shock to y'all? Naruto is the most watched anime on Netflix right now of 2025 so far.
All the little kids catching up, you know, new generation starting off right.
There's not a better starter.
Yeah, I think that's it's going to show. I like that Naruto because Naruto ended 9 years ago, I believe, and
Jeez.
To see that, you know, it's still getting, and I hope it's being pushed as a good starter anime. You know, that's one that I would recommend if people who haven't watched to start. I've gotten a lot of people to start anime, Jive being one of them. Got into anime. Like Naruto's that one where that'll hit you home first, and then the rest,
Definitely.
you know, is just gonna open that door. But to see that it's the most watched so far, you know, Netflix being the platform that it is, anime growing to the lengths of what it's become this far, Naruto still being one of them ones that's being clicked on, being enjoyed, being consumed. Shout out to all my Naruto fans out there.
Him,
yeah.
Number one, Ross MC.
All right.
I like how we had no rebuttals. Yeah, because you know, I didn't know y'all was gonna let me get up with that for real. Yeah,
I was just moving on.
We're just moving on. We're just moving on.
That's what Naruto really like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, as a kid who used to write Naruto Snowdy on my papers in second grade, you feel me?
I definitely used to draw the hidden leaf symbol.
You feel me? It's not too much that came out that can really touch that. So it just makes sense.
Naruto will always have the nostalgic part of my heart.
Yeah.
But I not to say that Naruto's not peak, but I've been introduced to some more peak.
Yeah, a new light.
A new light. You'll see. You'll see. You'll
understand.
I'll see Gear one of these days.
I'll pick up from here.
Yeah, go ahead.
One Piece director departs from Toei. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to butcher it. But a top director works as a CG director at One Piece has left to start his own studio.
I seen that. Isn't it called like Toda Studios or something like that?
I don't know the name of it, but
I believe I seen. It's crazy. I didn't put this for anime news, but I read about this, and I think it's called Toda Studios or something along that lines. But I seen this too, so yeah, interesting.
He's bigger than the program. What if he comes with a banger or something?
Hey, I'm here for it. I don't like to count people out until they, give me a reason to. So, I'm open to see what he cooks up. Hey, if he's that far to where he can start his own studios, leave One Piece, which is like, we see the numbers that these recent episodes have been doing. For him to like have the cojones to be like, all right, I'm out and I'm gonna start my own, and we're gonna compete. I'm gonna open a competing company, and you gotta be him, right?
I hope he doesn't take away from One Piece.
That's what I'm thinking. He can't take. I get what you mean. Just losing him, taking away.
If he's that good,
asset.
If he's that good,
asset at work.
Yeah.
So I'm getting distracted by all the kids today.
For that, that's the last. Kaiju number 8. Snow.
Come on, you know that.
Are you caught up or no?
Sleeper MC of the. I think I'm
Did you watch
an episode or two out.
Okay.
Honestly.
What was the last thing you seen? Can we talk about that at least?
I seen?
All right,
What was the last thing I seen?
Boys out.
Last thing I seen, Kaiju number 8.
Or we can save it for next time. We can save it for next time if you want to catch. But we need you to catch up.
I mean, no, I'm there because you know what I mean. They fought number 9. That whole fight happened. He slid.
Spoilers. If y'all ain't see, don't.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Disclaimer.
That's all right. Rondo number 9. He makes a guest appearance, and and then Captain had what's it called in the jar. Yeah. He told him.
Okay.
That might have been close to the last thing I seen when he had strong good buddy in the jar, and he was like, "Make me a weapon." Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, you right there.
Yeah.
You might be one or two behind. Yeah,
I'm around there because I remember I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be crazy."
Yeah.
No, that was.
Yeah,
that was
crazy.
It's moving fast. It's moving fast.
It's moving fast, but it's so balanced.
It's perfect.
It is exactly. The pacing is right. I actually know the characters.
The comedic side of it is pretty good too. Keeps up with the action. I feel like it's just constant back and forth. Like we're serious here, but hey, let's throw this in here. Show some emotion. Like it's really flowing good.
It's
as a new age anime. It's probably my favorite.
I'm getting on par with, and this is, bear with me in this parallel that I'm trying to make. But I'm getting on par with FMA Brotherhood in terms of we're getting everything in a perfect package size. You know, it's not too much, not too little. We getting all aspects, like he said, the comedic relief. We still getting the action. We still getting emotionally attached to multiple characters, not even just the main character. Yeah. I mean, even when director buddy's fighting, it's like, that's a real pops moment too. So it's like we getting all those aspects, and the pacing is so smooth. Like to think we're only we're a few episodes into just the second season. It's like we're getting a lot. We're already from where we began meeting Kafka into now where he's at. It's like wow, this is moving very smoothly.
Yeah. Especially the setup.
I like the comparison.
The setup for the latest episode that came out, it sets up something real nice. So moving forward,
yeah, but
can't expect anything but greatness.
If y'all in the stream, like the stream. You're on YouTube. If y'all in the VOD, we appreciate y'all for tapping in after the fact. Give us a like. Comment down below how y'all feeling about this so far. Any thoughts? If we are messing things up, if we get facts wrong, we're not perfect. We not ChatGPT. Correct us. Let us know down in the comments below. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all are new and y'all don't want to miss another podcast episode. Of course, we go live 6 p.m. Eastern every Sunday, even on break week. We gonna be here. Trust me, and we gonna be getting to the nitty gritty. So I appreciate y'all. If y'all are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well, give us a 5-star rating, a good review, thoughts, and just how y'all felt. But appreciate everyone who's been tapping in. I think it's a perfect time to roll into, like I said, this episode gonna roll a little bit late, but we got a lot to talk about. So let's roll into setting sail with Snow. And last week where did we leave off last? Where we at in One Piece so far? What you been seeing?
Well. Last week, I believe we left off around the end of Arlong, getting into Baratier. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to definitely take this time to step into the introduction of Sanji, the man, the myth, the legend. Very important character. Very, very, very cool guy. Honestly, Zoro is my favorite character, but if I had to say who I was related to other than Zoro, in second place, definitely Sanji.
I would relate to Sanji because he like Yes.
No, me, I can't get enough. I can't get enough of them. I just love them all. What can I say? Nah, but yeah, Sanji a cool character. I mean, the Baratier arc was smooth. I can't lie. It started off goofy. You know, he was they got into that random Don Krieg fight. And then Luffy bounced the bomb into the restaurant, and then had to become short boy to work it off. And then as you go through there, you know what I'm saying, you meet the crew, you meet Sanji, and then you figure out who he is, what he stands for. And you know, Luffy, like we talked about last time, Luffy got like this set job roles of people who he want for his team, and he just keep happening to run into the perfect person for that.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? He happened to be at a restaurant needing a chef, and then meet this dude who he like, damn, you a good guy, and you can fight, and you're a chef, you young like us. Like, I don't know how it keep being so convenient, but yeah, you meet Sanji, that boy is who he is, that boy is a perfect match for the crew, so then we set sail full crew.
Can I say something real quick? Just a pointer in that. What was crazy, before he asked Sanji to join his crew, he asked what's the head chef? He asked the head chef first.
Oh yeah, it's
Zeph, yeah.
Zeph.
Hey, what if Zeph was like, yeah, I'll join, and before he even got to ask Sanji, what if, like, imagine that.
Crazy crew dynamic.
It's I almost said something crazy. That was almost crazy what I just said. My bad, y'all. I was about to super spoil the newcomers. But yeah,
at this point we good. Just hey, talk your talk.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how, I mean, like you said, the matchup of the team is meant to be just because it is some people that he asked first, and they like, nah, it's somebody better for the I'm too old to be doing this. You know what I mean? I can't be out here running around being a pirate with you. But you know what I mean? And then that's just how, you know what I mean, the team is coming together.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I still appreciate that part. And I don't know why everything is working out so perfectly hand in hand. Like I said, I think something is definitely helping him in the background. But the guy is
that boy got MC plot, bro. He just an MC, man.
It's crazy because he got MC plot, but at the same time, he everything he's doing is so rash and impulsive. It's like, how did you predict that this would happen, bro? Really out here like going off of the beat of his own drum, how he feel when he wake up after he eat his meal.
Yeah.
And somehow it still like feels planned and calculated. You feel me? So
this man Snow be dropping some little.
Yeah, you hear him?
Yeah.
So then where we go from there? We go from Baratier. Oh yeah, he fed the Don Krieg pirate. They came back, want some more food. Sanji looked out. That was cool. Where we go from there? Log Town. My boy Ja favorite. My boy Ja. That boy Ja said Log Town is the eye-opening experience. I will give it that. It is one of them first moments that you really like. Okay, this is serious. Like them boys really out here for real. Like, this is not just the goofy show that it started off. Not goofy, but you know what I mean? Like, it had been a lot more comedic in building than it was like, all right, these boys really like that. Like, can't nobody touch them. Lockdown, you know what I mean? And then it was especially with them splitting up how they did and going to fight individually, they all got their time to kind of show you a little bit of who they can be individually. Even my boy Usopp.
Logtown. Meet a couple characters in Logtown.
Yeah, so
get introduced to a new devil fruit.
Yeah, you get Smoker and the Smoke Fruit, or what is it called?
The Smoke, yeah.
It's the Smoke. Okay, yeah. And then his
go lay down.
Military. Go. That boy Nagi said he in the talk.
He come like under the desk and like licking my hand.
Honestly, between Smoker and then his what is she, Lieutenant?
Mm-hmm.
The one that looked
Toshigi.
just like, yeah, that I love them little moments for sure with her and Zoro. That's been cool. And then him getting them 2 new swords, that was
Mhm.
tough.
Yeah.
That was tough. That was, and he oil farmed that little moment. They talking about,
Ooh.
oh, this sword, bad luck, da da da. All right, bet, let's test it out then. That was cold. That was
Yeah.
cold. I can't
Yeah.
lie. That was one of them. That was one of them moments. You like, all right, that was one of them. Like you can't deny it after you see something like that. And even Shorty was thinking it. She didn't realize that was Zoro yet. And if it wasn't, he probably would have got whatever time he say GTD. We gonna move on. But
Nah,
yeah, the Lieutenant Shorty, she cool as hell. She weak, you know what I'm saying? She definitely not the childhood friend. But you know what I mean, her having that face and being who she is, you know, she probably gonna get stronger and whatnot. I know y'all boys say don't forget nobody and always figure out who's important to the plot because they gonna pop up again and whatnot. So there was definitely 2 people and moments that we had to mention from that arc for sure.
yeah.
Lockdown was
I
definitely cool.
I want to add in real quick. Lockdown was the first time we really see the extents of a Logia devil fruit. You know, at this point, it's argued to be, I mean, that's the most powerful devil fruit from what they say, just because of the abilities that it grants. You know, it pretty much turns the person's body into whatever, you know, said element or substance. So I think that was a pretty cool part about Logtown. Also, when
All the referencing, all the referencing back
to
to
Roger.
OG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
And because that was his hometown growing up. You know, the Pirate King. That's where it all
Yeah.
started and ended for Goldie Roger, the original Pirate King. So yeah, I mean Logtown's a very small arc in the grand scheme of things, but it definitely introduces a lot, and it's a important arc, an important stepping stone.
A lot. Yeah, hit a lot.
Yeah, even just the fact that that's the island where, you know, they need to go in order to get into the Grand Line and everything. I just feel like it's just a big, you know, as small as the arc it is, it's just such a big, you know, plot piece.
And if y'all boys remember, after I watched the end of this arc, this was when I sent that text like, okay, hold on. Is Luffy, Gold D Roger, and Ace related? Y'all remember that?
I remember.
I was like, these boys all related somehow. And then that was when Draken first introduced. Dragon came in. You know what I mean?
Dragon made an appearance in Logtown.
That was what I was referencing last week or last time I was here when I was saying, you know, it's some higher powers making sure that he get where he needs to go. Then you'll see that was what I was referencing when I was talking about that last time. That was definitely, I feel like if you missed that, you gotta tune in. You gotta lock in.
For sure.
It's easy to miss some of these key points, especially watching One Piece. So if you do take that route, like Brad said, you might as well just go ahead and watch the One Piece. But if you do go One Piece, you know what I mean? You really gotta pay attention because they are gonna put these points in there, but it's gonna be brief because the arcs are actually pretty much matched up with how One Piece is based. They just shortening it, giving you an hour or 2 less of watch time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Just little stuff that you gotta pay attention to, especially early on. Even now to this day, especially where I'm at rewatching, my second and third watch, I've never really, some of these points, you know, even now to where we're at in the show, even in the manga, some of these points you just don't think to grasp onto. And then you come around and it's like, I heard that before. And then you do some research and it's like, oh, then you start making some connections. Yeah. But like, yeah, me telling you, just try to remember some of these little stuff. Like, you won't hear about some of this stuff for a little bit, but you have the luxury to binge and watch a lot at a time. Some of these points are huge plot pieces moving forward.
Yeah, I think I like that part about it the most, is that like y'all did tell me that, so I really take my time to watch and focus on that shit when I'm watching it. So it's like I be looking for stuff to give me clues of what's happening. So much to just look forward to.
So talk to us a little bit about what you've seen with them after Logtown and the Grand Line and stuff, and then we'll start your next time with the next island after that. So we'll just cut it after the Grand Line and we'll go on from there.
Yeah, I think we wrap it up around here, because from there they go to Reverse Mountain. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a great place to kind of wrap up the second edition, because you know, once you get through there, you meet that boy Laboon. You know what I mean? You see my boy crash out to that wall, and you hear that boy's story. You get one more heartfelt story, one more Luffy moment. You know what I mean? That wraps you up into figuring out what you're really getting into, and then you're really setting off. Yeah. So you know,
I can say this, and you'll see. There's some sad backstories. Hey, Laboon got one of them backstories that's like memorable. It's like, man, that was a sad one. My dog Laboon, man.
That boy Laboon, a real one. Laboon, a real one. Especially us being like the pet lovers type that we are. Like that boy Laboon feel like that boy. Hey, come on, that boy a real one. That boy part of the team for sure.
Yeah, but
I really enjoyed that part.
Oh yeah, for sure. I
see that.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that just goes into like you would never expect that Laboon story to be a part of the story, but you know what I'm saying, like y'all boys always say, like the filler parts, they go into the story, and then it's like it's worth it.
It's not even filler, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. It's not even. It's just sometimes it's easy to get lost in the backstory, and it's like, okay, this is a backstory for a side character.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still, I mean, one thing that you'll learn about Oda, the more you dive into One Piece and get into, hopefully you get on the level with us with the manga, maybe. But one thing that you really see about Oda is like, you're not really gonna see a moment or he's not really gonna give you information that is just for shits and gigs, if that makes sense. Like he's not just gonna give you some baloney backstory that you're like, okay, this had no impact, this is worthless. And he also does it to tie into some of these characters, even the ops. He gives some of these antagonists like really deep backstories, and it just
like you understand.
It's all important. I mean, it's a part of his character building. He's very intricate on his characters. Each character has a purpose. Each protagonist, antagonist, they have a role, they have a purpose, they have a dream. So Oda is very big on making sure everybody has that. At least if they're significant, they're gonna have that. So absorb all that. Absorb all that. All the backstory. If it's a backstory, it's not for nothing. You gonna learn. Yeah. And Oda's funny. He'll drop a gem in the backstory that's important for something that's on a completely different timeline that ties into a different character. Like you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention.
I definitely appreciate that more in the storytelling for sure. He definitely take his time in it, and he when he mentions something, it's like he says, for a purpose. Everything serves a purpose.
Yeah.
He don't leave nothing. He don't leave nothing untouched.
Yeah. And that's why we get the length of the story that we have. Like he does just he'll go in and make the smaller, like Solo Leveling, you couldn't name no characters with no backstory, like with nothing. And they're two like it's not fair for me to compare them. They're two different types of shows, but you know, it's just like the stories. He takes the time to give everybody that like bond. Like, I mean, you even seen at DreamCon, all these different One Piece characters, because it's like people get attached to different people. Their backstory may resonate with someone a little different.
Yeah.
So that's just the beauty of it. I think we're gonna wrap up this section though. Sail with Snow. Sure. Appreciate you for hopping on with us. Anime World News, Sail with Snow. Love having you on, man. Hopefully, now that we got you a little bit more free on Sundays, hopefully moving forward, we can start getting you in here a little bit more often.
For sure.
Go ahead and take this time to shout yourself out and everything.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all having me. I appreciate y'all watching me. It's your boy Snow. I'm on YouTube, Snow Global TV. You know what I mean? I'm on Instagram _PTG.snowman. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with your boy. And the Twitch, the Snowman, DA_snowman. The O is a 0.
I'll try and
link tree is in all them bios and all that, you know what I'm saying? Just find one, you'll find the rest. You know what I mean?
I'll try and add the link tree to the description so y'all could see, go tap in my dog Snow on all his platforms. He be going crazy, working hard. He be hitting me up trying to get stuff done. I be so busy. So best believe he working too. I know some of y'all came over from my Milky Way J channel, so y'all are familiar with him already over there. But
shout out to y'all that came through to join the gang already. We locked in, man. We doing everything but RP video.
That's coming. Just wait on it.
Just wait on it. We locked in though, man. We locked in. I'm out here getting the sign lot with Snow coming soon. We back in high school football season.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be getting back into the sports with Snow. So y'all make sure y'all lock in, man. And you feel me? Stay locked in with that boy Milky Way. That boy is him.
For sure. Appreciate you for tapping into the Poneglyph Podcast with the PNG boys, man. Snow Global TV.
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you. Until next time, brother. For sure. Take it easy. Love. Love having my dog Snow on, man. Love having my dog Snow. Shout out to him. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like the stream, like the VOD. If y'all made it to this point in the VOD, if y'all are on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, forgive me. We appreciate y'all so very much. Make sure y'all smash that 5-star rating. Give us a fire review. Help us get out there. I mean, the more interactions we get, YouTube, across all platforms, honestly, the more we get on them front pages to like-minded people, like-minded fans. He want to be on camera so bad. But like-minded people, like-minded fans, it just helps us get on them front pages and start getting them into them algorithms of, you know, the One Piece watchers, the anime watchers. So smashing that like button, giving us all the love, that's all important, and we appreciate y'all. So let's roll into our final segments of the evening. Let's get into the Manga Mania. So we got chapter 1159, man. 1159. So I wrote down this summary, so y'all bear with me. I am reading. I have it set down, so I'm not missing nothing. I'm not chopping it up. So I got the summary of what I took from the chapter, and from there I have some points that I want to bring up, some discussion questions that I want to hear from you that'll kind of touch on different pieces of the chapter. And if I miss something in the questions, feel free to Just give me your thoughts about something. So this chapter 1159, is called The Island of Fate. And honestly, it's a massive lore drop that really sets the stage for the God Valley incident. I mean, that's been a topic of conversation for a while now up in the community. What we've been getting, bits and pieces of the manga God Valley drop. We got a lot this chapter. So we start off with the abduction of Shaki from Pirate Island, with her guard Marlon left dead. Fast forward a year, we see Sate Garland leading the Marines alongside a young Monkey D. Dragon. We actually, for the first time, see Monkey D. Dragon as a young man in the Marines.
It's like a Snake Man or
Gear 3.
Yeah, Gear 3, like facial.
He definitely looks like you can see the resemblance there. So St. Garland's leading the Marines and alongside with Monkey D. Dragon in God Valley, where they're preparing for the Celestial Dragons to have their infamous native hunting competition. And of course, the grand prize has been announced to be none other than Shaki Yaku, which immediately puts the Rocks Pirates, the Roger Pirates, and Garp in motion. That's crazy. I'm gonna just go through the whole chapter. We'll go through it all, then we'll talk about it. So on the way, the Rocks Pirates run into Harold, a world government agent. Harold, a world government agent. And it's here that Rocks finally reveals his true name, Davey D. Zebek. That's right. He's tied to the legendary Davey clan, descendants of Davey D. Jones. But even bigger than that, we learn his true motive for attacking God Valley. Not just power, not just for Shaki, but saving his wife and son who were hidden there. That flips our entire understanding of the Rocks Pirates and their role in history. Meanwhile, leaks about the event of Shaki Yaku being abducted spread thanks to a young Morgan. And it turns out this news leak helps countless slaves escape, including Kuma, Ivankov, and Jenny. We get to see good cameos of young them. Can y'all leave, please? For once, Morgan's is shown in a surprisingly redemptive light. We'll talk about that more. So by the end of the chapter, the Celestial Dragons are gearing up for their twisted competition, with Shaki and even Blackbeard, aka Teach at the time, being tied into this arc. Teach as a part of the Davey clan. The first time we've seen that bloodline surface in 800 years. This chapter is huge. It reframes Rocks as more than just a power-hungry tyrant, hints at the origins of both Shanks and Blackbeard at God Valley, two of our current Yonkos, by the way, and cements the idea that this single event may be one of the most important flashbacks in the entire series. When I was reading this chapter this morning, man, you already warned me from the leaks and the spoilers of how insane this chapter was going to be. It definitely lived up to the hype. A couple of questions that I have down. First and foremost, well, I'm gonna just get this out the way. Shaki, she it turns out she was the prize of God Valley. You were right. And it's funny because I think Oda, I know he was probably hearing some of the conspiracies, some of the theories. he's probably sitting here rubbing his hands together. And it's like, y'all are right, but y'all are wrong at the same time. Like, we're all trying to tie all this into Shaggy. And it is. My favorite part about this is the fact that it's not Rock's true motive. That was my main concern. My main concern was, I don't mind Shaggy being one of the prizes. Obviously, the pirates love her. Everybody loves her. She is a gem. She is the true treasure right now to all these men across the sea, across the world. So for her to be the prize, I'm fine with that. Simply because that is not why Rox is going. I never got the vibe from Rox that Shaggy was worth crashing out over to this extent. Rox is so militant, so tactical, and though he is just tyrant looking figure, he, like I said, he's so tactical. I just never really seen him completely making a move like that off of Shaggy. Now, one thing I do want to point out, his crew is under the impression that that's what they're doing. And that's what I do like. I just like that it was revealed to us that that's not his true motives. Give me your thoughts about that. But hey, you were right. You're right. Shaggy is the grand prize.
I mean, the reason Roger is going is because of her, which I found that was Garp suitable. Because of
Roger.
And then Garp because of Roger, but then the lore drop on his family being from there, and that's his home, his homeland or whatever. That's mind blowing. Yeah. But yeah, I like how Oda set it up where Shaggy wasn't the main exactly reason, but the little trickle down to everybody else. It's like a pinball machine.
I think I was talking to you. I think I said this a few weeks ago. I wouldn't mind if that was Roger's reason. I think it just rubbed me the wrong way that I thought that Rox would be going. And
I love that they showed Rayleigh to turn up too.
Yes. Oh, that's a good point. Rayleigh being front and center when, Roger's like, are we going, y'all down to go rock out for Shaggy? And Rayleigh's front and center like, so we get to see that side of him. Like, this is the first time we're seeing like a burst of emotion from Rayleigh in any point in the story. So I really like that as well. We've talked about this multiple times, but I think it's really starting to come to light. If you didn't think this before, Rox ain't no true villain.
Yeah, I can agree.
And this, Rox honestly might be my favorite character right now. I'm really enjoying all of this that we're learning from Rox, especially, we got last chapter. Shaggy made a point that she noticed that Rox wasn't really feeling her no more. Now that we're kind of seeing that, okay, he had this love for his wife. He had a wife. He called her his wife, not just, my baby mama or anything, my wife and my son. So the fact that, that's his true motive. That's what he said it in the chapter. All I care about is getting them safe. And he even asked Harold, if you can help me get them safe, that's all he cared about. I love that about Rox, because even despite everything that's going on, the world government, they're finding out about these games that the Celestial Dragons throw. He's concerned about getting his wife and his kid out there. And even as a pirate, that we see Yasopp literally say, I love the sea. I love being on the sea more than I love my son. Like, I love my son. It hurt me to leave my son. I just couldn't resist not being on the sea. Obviously Rox is still a pirate, but Rox has been giving us this will driven to take down the world government. He shows up in the flower room talking to Emu, making the statement, I will take you down. I'll be back. I'm going to be the king of the world. this point, he's not thinking about none of that. He's like, I'm gonna get my wife and my kids. I just love that fact about Rux. I mean, give me your thoughts. It's really bringing him to a new light all around.
To start off, like him pouring his heart out to like Harold about it, sitting down, the one-on-one talk with some sake. It kind of hurt me. I'm not gonna lie that Harold didn't come around. That like,
especially he's revealing like he should relate. You would think
like,
that Harold would relate.
It's completely just turned into what Rox had explained to him in the fight before. I wanted to start there. What was that? Oh yeah, Rox. Yeah, I'm very much leaning away from the fact that he's not. He's not as bad as everybody made him out to be. Honestly, he has his motives that he wants to take out. The higher power because of their despicable ways. But
Rox alone might single-handedly potentially change my views on Teach.
Yeah. Yeah.
I only say that because I'm interested to learn. Now that this has been dropped on us, we'll talk about it a little bit. I don't want to get too much into it, but I just want to say like Blackbeard's motives are still a question mark right now. So it's bringing me into a little bit more of a gray area. I need to learn his motives. I think he's a punk. I think he's a punk. So in terms of like me liking his character, nah, I don't think I'll ever like his character and the way he moves and stuff. But his motives may make me a little bit more impartial to him just because, I mean, who knows what he knows about his dad? Who knows what he... Just excited about that, but keep going.
That's really all I had for that.
The reveal of the Davey clan. What does that mean for Blackbeard and the Davey Back fight tradition?
I did not think we're gonna get a clan.
A full clan.
Full clan, people, population.
And Oda threw us off at first when Rox mentioned Davey. He said, "I'm a follower of Davey D. Jones."
That was him like covering his tracks. Crazy. But just the fact that he even pulled up to Emu, it just makes that all much more crazier.
Do you think Emu knew? Well, no, he didn't because I want you to talk. I don't want to.
I feel like it states that they have been getting hunted down, so they definitely knew.
Garling, I think that's what Garling.
Yeah, Garling seen something there that was a dead giveaway. I feel like. I don't think it was. It's probably like some homage, something of homage to maybe Davy Jones or whatever lineage it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for the back fight traditions, that kind of like, I don't know, and it lifts it up a little bit higher because now there's like a whole community that actually knows the lore of it and possibly participated or however celebrated. Maybe there's a date headcanon, a Davey Day or something that you know what I'm saying, where
Davey D. Teach.
Yeah.
That's crazy. One little thing about the reveal of the Davey clan that was interesting to me was just the fact that Rox does know so much, and man, like you said, it definitely hurt. It definitely hurt seeing Harold still refuse. Like he's bro, Rox is your best friend. He's telling you, he is your best. He looks at you as best friend, bro. He's telling you what he won't even tell none of his crew. Like, nobody on his crew knows this. You're the only person that he's trusting with this information, and it doesn't faze you at all. Like,
No, doesn't budge at all.
man, that definitely hurts, because Rox truly cares about Harold. And
Yeah.
you know, he looks at Harold, he even looks at him for confinement after he turned his back. They haven't talked until this day after fighting. And, you know, they share some sake, and he pours his heart out, pretty much tells him his darkest, closest secret that nobody knows. I mean, people don't even know the Davey clan exists. So I just think that's all crazy.
Fact
Morgan's.
that,
Oh, my bad.
my bad. Let's say, like, oh damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
Damn,
Don't
I cut
worry
you
about it.
off. My bad, man.
No, it'll come back. It'll come back.
Okay.
I'll mention it. But
All
go
right.
ahead.
Morgan's kind of look at him in a little bit of a different light. Like,
He's him. He's I thought it was gonna be leaning towards like government, like in with the government or some deal with the government
mhm.
more side, but in what we've seen, he's like holding his ground. Like he even threatens the world government person or whatever. That
Yeah.
what are you gonna do to me? Standing on business. He's still in his zone form. We've never seen him outside of his zone form.
Nah, he's staying in that form.
Yeah. But yeah, young Morgan is out there like running it. Even
Yeah, I mean, he's like,
at a young
hey,
age.
how much you gonna pay me? And then
Yeah.
he's like, I'm gonna still drop this news off at Pirate Island. And then he told Roger's crew too.
Yeah.
So he's standing, like you say, he's standing on business. Even to I mean, obviously the Marines, they didn't really know. Garp found out that he gave the information to Roger, and Garp's like, okay, we gotta go. I do want to rewind a little bit. One thing that I didn't have down here in my notes, man, it was sick seeing Garland kill his shorty like that, or not even his shorty.
We had talked about something last week. I forget along the lines of what, but I thought he was gonna be like protecting his girl. And
the red hair, I thought it was gonna I thought we were gonna learn more about her. I thought she was gonna play a bigger role.
Yeah,
Bro,
definitely.
he just knocked her off like that. He was like, I found
No
my wife.
hesitation. Yeah, I got a potential wife on the way, and you're not screwing this up.
And he told her so like nonchalantly, oh yeah, this island, it's not gonna exist much longer. She's like, huh? Stab. I found my wife.
Yeah.
That was cold. You know, upscale on hate for Garland.
No, yeah.
At this
I
point,
think he might be the dirtiest one, I think.
Nah, that was foul. That was foul. And I thought I did kind of expect God Valley to have some sort of downfall in this what we're getting. I didn't, but like you said, I kind of expected him to go and try and save all of them. And he didn't know he had twins, and it makes me wonder. Shamrock was the only one who went back to Marijua from God Valley, so he didn't even know he was having twins. I mean, he probably was like, I didn't want twins, I didn't ask for this, you know. And I mean, we still don't know. Hopefully we get that next chapter a little bit more about the secret behind what happened to Shanks and Shamrock following. I mean, clearly we gotta get God's Valley is about to really kick off, man. I cannot wait.
Next episode. The next
But I just do want to say I do want to say I'm kind of all over the place, but I mess with Morgans. I've always kind of thought like, man, you really putting out this fake information, you know, making all these people look bad when you know it's not true. But him coming around and him showing that, you know, he don't just take everything from the government. He can still put his foot down and show that, okay, this is still my stuff. Like, we not finna completely go by your program. You feel me? So I like that aspect of things. Man, how crazy is it? We got Dragon, Garp, Roger, Rocks, Shanks, and Blackbeard. I mean, and we can even tie in Kaido, Big Mom, Whitebeard, but we have some heavy hitters. The Holy Knights, like Harold. We have some huge names.
Gorosei member.
Gorosei, all at God's Valley.
I didn't think it would be this jam-packed. I thought it was going to be more of like what we saw with Whitebeard and Roger Pirates fighting.
Yeah.
Along those lines. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, we met up here and it's about to go down.
Even the cameo showing Ivankov, Kuma, Jenny, like, wow, everybody has ties to God Valley. And all these characters we met so long ago, and we haven't heard nothing about God's Valley like that.
Yeah.
And they all, you know, have memories of it, different perspectives, it's just crazy. All there for different motives too. Yeah. You know, almost all of them. I mean, we even see, Garland's there. Dragon's having his, you know, he's having his conflict in his head. He's seeing this right now. Like, we're attacking these innocent people. Like, what is going on? Why am I doing this? And he has to talk himself. He's like, okay, these are just tranquilizer shots. Like, I can do this. And he's having a hard time, you know, doing that. It's just jam-packed.
A slight theory for that. I feel like he might be following the will of potential aligning with his fruit that we suspect he gets here on God Valley.
Okay. Yeah, Big Mom confirmed. I mean, we already knew that God's Valley hosted some devil fruits. Big Mom again confirmed it this episode talking to Kaido. She was like, you said you wanted one. You know, they got some here. And then she even mentioned potentially one for one of her kids. We know Katakuri. Who else was born at this point? Who we see? We've seen Katakuri. I don't remember who else.
Names.
But
one of her older children.
Yeah, it just like one of Katakuri's triplet. I think he's a triplet. One of, but it makes you think like what were the actual devil fruits that were found? I mean, we know Kuma didn't have his fruit yet at this point. Kaido. It was confirmed that Big Mom and Whitebeard, they've had their fruits at this point, but hey, just makes you think. God's Valley. I mean, we're getting the lore right now. Like this is all the big names that we've heard of that played a big role into setting us up to where we are today in the current story. So, man,
I just want to mention like what you touch on Big Mom. How she's like she kind of like looks out for Kaido.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty.
I like it. It gives us a better look at their dynamic when they were older. How close they were. Yeah. You know, you see that okay, they had a bond with each other. Even though Kaido was like the young bull of the group, getting knocked around by rocks and stuff. We still see that. Yeah, Big Mom really took him under her wing, and like all the kind of besides that one time where we see Kaido and Whitebeard walking and talking, like most of Kaido's one-on-one interactions at this point in Rock's crew was with Big Mom. So yeah, that's a I like that. I like that dynamic. We get to see, I mean, they went out together pretty much, and we see that dynamic in Wano and how they call each other brother and sister.
And just to jump to the beginning of the beginning of the chapter, the Choku trader theories became true.
Yeah,
I was leaning towards Silver Axe because of he got all that big panel and the attention. He was like a newer recruit, and he kind of like, I don't know. I felt like he had some like marine traits, so
yeah.
thought he could have been a spy or something, but a Choku taking Shaki for the cash and offing Don Marlon. I wonder how he did it. I didn't expect him to be able to do something like that so easily. I don't know. Maybe we get more details on it, but if not, it's cool.
The one thing they did, I mean, we do kind of see with the Rocks Pirates that was pretty well emphasized and correlating with the Blackbeard Pirates. They all still kind of have their own motives. They're all individual pirates. We see, the likes of the Straw Hats, the Red Hair Pirates, the Roger Pirates, even Law's crew. They'll do anything to save their captain. They'll do anything for their captain. Luffy will tell Zoro to do something, and Zoro will completely disagree with the idea of it, but he will do it without second thought. We don't really get that dynamic. We never have with the Rocks Pirates, and I just think this is just a big, staple point to that of just they do what they want. Some people, I do feel like with Blackbeard, we've kind of seen they know he's special and they're kind of gravitated towards him from that, but ultimately they are still a collective of pirates who kind of have their own narrative, I guess, or motive. So it may line up with Blackbeard, and I guess that's just a parallel to Luffy's crew. I mean, they all have their dreams individually as Luffy's crew, but they band together with Luffy to achieve that goal. It could be the same with Blackbeard. I just feel like the egos are a little bit different, and that huge like statement that implies huge with the Rocks Pirates, like the egos. And I feel like this is just one of them examples with what's his name, Ochoku, selfishly, doing that to maybe he's seen the potential downfall of Rocks and he wanted to save his skin first. Maybe he figured that, he can get a good payout.
Yeah. And he managed to keep it on the low too.
Yeah, do it. And knowing it was like the next morning when they pretty much discovered it, right? So yeah, they were pretty much able to go in and out without really leaving a trace. It took them getting news to find out what happened to Shaki. So hey, that alone is crazy. Got anything else that you wanted to?
Really bit it for that. Can't lie.
Okay, yeah. Give me a rating on that chapter. What you think?
Oh, rating? Yonko. No doubt.
Do we even have to ask? Man, that was a Yonko. That might have been the best chapter.
I'm hyped for Dragon. I want to see more of him. I hope he goes crazy here. At first, I didn't think this would be his turning point, but it seems like something along. He's probably gonna snap here.
I'm glad we're seeing Dragon.
Yeah,
I'm glad.
Definitely.
I mean, talking with Snow, we meet him in Logtown, and we really see him do the same thing since then. So seeing what he was like as a young man and seeing that he still had that, he was always a rebel. Like he always seen this, and you kind of it makes you respect him a little bit more because his dad was the same way. But his dad, you see where the path he was able to take and the path Garp. I feel like Garp was a little bit probably more into deep. At this point, I believe Dragon's just a soldier. So
No rank.
yeah, low rank in Marine. So it's easy for him to, he's the one being commanded to do all these terrible things, whereas Garp already is in an established position to where, you know, he's a top ranking Marine. So he probably, I don't know. I do like the aspect of, okay, your son was able to see the corruption that you're in, and he was able to go on a new path.
Yeah.
But definitely interesting seeing Luffy's pops, MC's pops. Did you have anything for Davey Back Drafts that you wanted to?
Yeah, just two parallels I would like to talk about. Quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
Easy. Egghead parallel to Marineford. There's some stuff here I meant to mention earlier.
And for the episode.
Yeah, but
I probably should have read this and kept Davey Back Drafts earlier in the pod.
You're good. Bonnie, you know, trying to get her dad back and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like Luffy and Ace trying to save Ace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. It feels the same, like the intenseness of them trying to escape, you know, the Marines ultimately and the world government.
Yeah.
So I never really thought about that. That's a good parallel. I mean, you mentioned earlier a few episodes ago with Bonnie on the ground, kind of being a similar parallel to Luffy when he was kind of frozen on the ground too. So how it still ties in even now. That's a good point. I never even thought about that parallel.
We also got the global broadcast about to go off, and the execution being, you know, live.
Globally broadcasted. Yep. Yeah. Wow. That's. I never even realized.
It's like a Marineford Part 2.
No, definitely.
2.0.
Yeah, I never even thought about that until you made those connections. That's crazy.
And then the extra alliances of the Giants coming in, just like Whitebeard's crew did.
Yeah, perfect timing. Coming in to add that extra bit of powerhouse on the allied side.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I like that a lot. Definitely some of those go hand in hand.
Yeah. And then just the Giants parallel. Saul saving Robin and Bonnie being saved today by Dorian Broggy. Thought that was
yeah.
just some parallels I noticed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's funny because the way Saul saved Robin, how he was like, you know, Buster call, hey, I need you to get off this island. Same way Dorian Broggy, they're like, hey, Buster call, get them off the island. Yeah. That's crazy. I love the fact that Saul was brought up in the episode as well, even though it was brief, you know, just seeing him, the reminder of his importance to Robin and you know, him being a giant from Elbaf. It's just cool seeing that little cameo. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode 6 of the Poneglyph Podcast. You got any final thoughts?
No, just hyped for next episode, honestly.
1,000%.
Should be a very eventful one.
For sure. So yeah, even if today's episode lasted around 2.5 hours, that's perfectly fine. We had a lot to talk about. I really don't like having to rush certain topics, and honestly, this is our platform. So if we want to make things run a little bit longer, then so be it. I do have this in my notes. So I was thinking the other day, maybe a potential new segment called Peak or Week. I don't really know how we're gonna do this. That's where y'all come in as a community. Maybe this could potentially be something that we do with y'all as a new segment. Maybe hopefully down the line when we get a little bit more feedback and stuff, maybe we could have like a goal for y'all to get to, and we'll do a segment, a Peak or Week segment where y'all give us a bunch of topics and that we can either stamp Peak or Week, whether it's anime related. It could really be anything related, but if we keep it anime related or One Piece related, it could be characters, it could be fights, it could be scenes, it could be manga, story, whatever. We can make it fun. Potential, I don't really have it all figured out, but I just think, hey, stamping something as Peak, stamping something as Week, and we keep it going. So we could potentially bring that onto the podcast as well, have that be a fun segment for us as a community and for y'all to be interactive. With that being said, I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into this episode of Poneglyph Podcast, where we decode the world of One Piece anime one poneglyph at a time. We are your PNG boys. I am your host, Milky Way J, aka Jay, along here with my co-host every week, Ja. And we really appreciate y'all. If y'all on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of our audio platforms, appreciate y'all. 5-star rating always, and give us a good review down below. And for all of my YouTube watchers, make sure y'all hit the like button. That just helps so much with getting us seen on the algorithm, on the front pages. And make sure y'all comment down below any thoughts, ideas for the future, anything that y'all are feeling. Just make sure y'all leave those down below in the comments. And last and not least, if y'all are new and y'all are seeing this for the first time and y'all enjoy it, y'all want some more, smash the sub button, turn on the noti bell, and y'all won't miss an episode. Y'all won't miss one of the videos that we record. We got some videos planned that we are excited to record as well. So just stay tuned, stay interactive, stay locked in. Discord coming soon, more YouTube videos coming soon. We got a lot planned for the podcast and the channel over here as a community. So appreciate y'all, and we've been yapping for a while now, so we're going to get y'all out of here. We love y'all, and we will catch y'all next week, same time. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. It's your PNG boys. We out. Yeah, spread love to the people that mean most of y'all. Y'all know on the Milky Way J channel, that's a staple. That's a staple line. I leave that in every video. So, yeah, for sure. But until next week, we'll catch y'all. Y'all be safe. Love.
Safety, love. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for coming out.
For sure.